Sup guys, Maxed Gains here. Today I got a 500k per hour tutorial for you guys, and it's on killing Aviansies and selling adamant bars. So let's jump right in. Alright, so first off, I apologize. I recorded this whole video and was talking the whole time, and then looked and I realized I didn't record the audio, and it all sucks. Alright, so let's get into the inventory. And I also apologize for some of the screen being cut off. I don't know what the hell happened. So first things first, equipment. Alright, so you're going to want to have one of each god item, Saradomin, Armadillo, and Zamorak. And that's so that when you drop in for the first time you don't get wrecked. I use the Saradomin Coif, Armadillo Pendant, and the Zamorak Body. And there's a quest for the Armadillo Pendant. I can't remember what it is right now. I don't know. Abi Shield is recommended. I use Addy Bolts, but you don't have to. You can use Mithril. Rune Sibo, highly recommended. Avas is pretty much required. You have to range for this. Barrow's Gloves and a Ring of Wealth to get better drop rates. Dragon Plate Skirt and some Dragon Boots, and that's really all you need for this. I would recommend having 60 plus range to even attempt this, really. So for inventory, you're going to want to have 2 fire and 2 law runes to be able to get the Trollheim Teleport, and the Trollheim Teleport is also from another quest that you need to do. I can't think of that either. Just Google it. I'm sorry. So you need to be able to have those things. You need to have that quest done so you can get the Trollheim Teleport. There's other ways to walk there, but you don't need it. You don't need to do that if you do these things. So food, I usually bring swordfish or lobsters, but I brought sharks because I kind of ran out of them. Some sharks and some trout. I know, it's poverty food, but whatever. You're going to want to bring some prayer pots, as well as a Ring of Dueling for banking. Now, stats-wise, okay, well, I think right here you're going to want to have Protect from Melee is really the only prayer you're going to need. Protect from Melee, Protect from Missile. Protect from Melee you might actually need a little later too. So I recommend having at least 70 range. 60 range you can do this, but 70 range is really the minimum, I would say, for being effective at this. And also, you need 60 strength to even be able to get into the God Wars dungeon, or 70 agility, one or the other. So that's basically it. Ring of Dueling's just to come back here and bank. Prayer pots to keep your prayer up. You really don't want to let that drop. That's really one of the biggest things to keep you alive. So without further ado, I believe I'm about to jump in and teleport Trollheim. Alright, so now we're in Trollheim. Just go ahead and jump down these rocks really quick. It's not really... I don't know the exact agility requirements for it, but I know it's not that high. You're going to run around here. You might as well use your run here. Don't think about conserving it, because once you move the boulder, it'll be gone anyway. Right when you get around here, you're going to want to turn on Protect from Missile, because there's some trolls up on the hillside that will throw rocks at you. So just turn that on while you're running through here. Yeah. And considering this is your first time going through, I would suggest also, if this is your first time, you need to bring a rope in order to get into the God Wars dungeon in the first place. Should have mentioned that earlier, my apologies. But you need a rope, because you have to talk to this guy, and then you have to you have to put a rope on this hole. So there's the boulder that you have to have 60 strength, or the little crack that you need 70 agility to get through. Now, you run north. Once you get in here, you start taking 1 damage every couple of seconds. No big deal. But there are some wolves up here that can hit pretty high. So you're going to want to turn on Protect from Melee if you got it, which you should. So yeah, just while you walk through them. Here's the place where you put your rope on the hole, and there's a dead knight up here. He's dead for me. He'd be alive for you if it's your first time coming in. You talk to him. He gives you a scroll and tells you, this is God Wars. Don't let the God Swords fall into the wrong hands. Yada yada. Just drop that garbage. So go ahead and climb down, and you see all these people in here. All of these NPCs would basically rape you if you weren't wearing their specific armor, their god armor. So it's multi-combat, so just be aware of that as well. So you're going to just want to walk south, and when you walk south, you'll see some Aviansies. There's level 71s, 70-something ones, 60-something ones, 80-something ones, and there's also, I believe, level 131s. Just stick to the lower level ones. There's really no point in going up to the level 130s. It's really just not even worth the time and the effort. So just go ahead and attack them. I just prayer flick, protect from range. I think kind of failed doing it this time. I had a friend on Skype, and he was also helping with the commentary, so he's a little mad. But so basically, you just attack them. Any minute now. What am I doing? So you just attack. Also, it should be noted that you can only attack them with range. You can't melee them. You can only range them because they are flying. So just put on protect from range. You can hold it on if you want. I flick it so that I don't have to waste all my prayer. Yeah, I know I'm terrible at flicking. Yeah. So basically when you kill them, they will drop adamant bars in stacks of 4. And they drop them every 1 in 4 approximately. But I've gone where I've killed, I think it was 24 of them, and they didn't drop a single bar. And I killed 4 of them, and they dropped 4 in a row actually dropped bars. So it's kind of back and forth, but on average it's 1 in 4 drops 4 bars. And so I actually got it on my first try right here. 4 bars, 1 accumulator, drop that. 1, 2, 3, 4, as you can see there. So basically that's all you got to do is just kill Aviansies, get the bars. Once you get a full inventory, you just go ahead and teleport back to the to Castle Wars of the Ring of Dueling, bank, and repeat. And in a second here I'm going to show you guys the calculations for the profit that you can make in an hour doing this. Again, I apologize for the audio and the video quality. I'm sorry, this is my mistake. I just really wanted to get a video up. So adamantite bar at the time of recording this go for just about 3,200 GP each. So if you type in 3,200 times 26 spots, doing math, 26 spots, that is equal to I believe 83,000 GP. And then trips take about 10 minutes. They can take anywhere from like 9 to 15 minutes. So I just put 10 minutes, and there's 6 times 10 minutes in an hour, so multiply that by 6. And that will give you 499,000 GP, which is pretty right on the money to 500 GP an hour. It's variable. You can also get rune dagger drops, but I usually just drop those because they're not worth that much. So that's basically it, guys. I hope this helped you max your gains, and I will see you again next time. Don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe.